Oscars are on Sunday, March 2nd, 7 p.m. Eastern, and the Best Picture category this year is a really weird mix. While these aren't necessarily the movies I predict will win, they are my personal favorites, ranked from my least favorite to the best. So let's take a look at the contenders for Best Picture at the 97th Academy Awards. Number 10, Emilia Perez. It's no secret that I'm not a fan of this film. Frankly, it's baffling that Emilia Perez secured a nomination over other strong contenders. While technically impressive in its direction, the storytelling doesn't hold up. And since the nomination, its reception has been lukewarm, and I suspect that Oscar voters will feel the same way. Despite its lead in nominations, the film hasn't aged well, nor will it ever age well, leaving many questioning its place in this race. Number 9, The Brutalist. A major frontrunner this year, The Brutalist is an ambitious film that makes the most out of its extremely limited budget. It's visually grand, the movie commands admiration, but for me, it feels cold and emotionally distant. It probably will pick up 2 Oscars, maybe for cinematography and music, but the Oscar chances for Best Picture has been slipping. And while the film is beautifully constructed, it didn't resonate with me on the personal level. Number 8, Complete Unknown. This rock biopic is an unconventional take on Bob Dylan's era rather than just Dylan himself. So Timothy Chalamet and Edward Norton deliver stellar performances, and James Mangold's direction brings a fresh perspective to the genre. But that said, while I enjoyed the film, I believe other directors might have been more deserving of this nomination this year. Number 7, Nickel Boys. More of an experience than a traditional film, Nickel Boys is an emotional journey with breathtaking cinematography, though surprisingly, it wasn't nominated in that category. The film offers a heart-wrenching perspective through the eyes of these young protagonists. And while it's a tough watch, it's also an unforgettable one. Number 6, Dune Part 2. Denis Villeneuve's sci-fi epic is visually stunning and immersive on the big screen with grand sound design and captivating performances. But however, its impact diminishes on the smaller screen, making the home viewing experience less gripping. And strangely, Villeneuve was snubbed for Best Director, despite delivering a remarkable sequel that expands on the original in every way. Number 5, Wicked. This film is a spectacle. Lavish, beautifully shot, and anchored by incredible performances. And as a first half of a 2-part adaptation, Wicked offers a mesmerizing cinematic experience. I've personally seen this more times than any other nominee thanks to my family's love for it. It's a visually stunning and emotionally resonant musical that deserves its recognition. Number 4, Conclave. A meticulously crafted drama, Conclave is visually and thematically rich, making for a gripping cinematic experience. And directed by Edward Berger, this film showcases his incredible ability to weave tension and depth into every frame. It's a fascinating take on the subject matter, and the performance elevated it to one of the year's strongest contenders. Number 3, The Substance. Demi Moore delivers a powerhouse performance in this unsettling, deeply layered film. The body horror elements are masterfully executed, making it bold and unexpected Oscar contender. The last 15-30 minutes are divisive, but they cement the film as an unforgettable experience. It's thrilling to see a film like this even in the Oscar conversation. Number 2, I'm Still Here. The film embodies classic cinema. It's the purest form. It's deeply evocative and timeless, reminding me why I love movies. Unlike The Brutalist, which can feel pretentious, I'm Still Here is authentic and raw and beautifully acted. It's a film that will remain significant for years to come. Number 1, Onora. Onora is also my favorite film of the year, and it initially seems like a modern Pretty Woman story, but then it flips into something much deeper. In the first 45 minutes, take on a new meaning by the end, revealing a poignant exploration of superficial love versus genuine connection, and turning this film into one of the most fun and unique experiences of this year. These 10 films represent a divisive year in cinema, showcasing a range of storytelling styles and emotional depth, and whether they win or not, some already made a lasting impact. So What are your thoughts on this year's nominees? Drop a comment and let's discuss. Thank you for going on this film journey with me, and as always, be real.
Annie, I got a kid who wants someone who speaks Russian. Let's go.
No, I'm eating my food.
You're killing me.